Hey guys, it's Tim and this is Wrestling Unlimited. So everybody wants to know where WrestleMania 41 is going to be held next year. The rumor is that it's going to be taking place in Minneapolis, Minnesota. For some reason, a rumor started earlier this year that it's going to be in Vegas, but Fightful actually has an update on all of this, stating the following. WWE WrestleMania 41 still appears to be poised to land in Minnesota, and it will if they have their way. Back in July of last year, Fightful had learned that Minneapolis was the front runner to land WWE WrestleMania 41 in 2025. Based on sources we've spoken to, Minneapolis is working on the assumption that they're landing the show, and they have been hoping that an announcement could be made in the coming weeks. There are several government officials who have hinted heavily at the upcoming announcement of the major show. When we've asked WWE officials, they would not confirm or deny that WrestleMania was headed there. However, there are people of influence within Minnesota that tell Fightful that they've prepared for the upcoming announcement of the event. It's worth noting that Minnesota officials have been particularly loose-lipped about this over the last year, and them leaking in April 2023 that they were a finalist city for the event. We're told that in the past, specifically Minnesota, sometimes leaking this information has cost them leverage, whereas they thought it would increase buzz in the event landing there. In addition, last week, Governor Walz said at an event, quote, "This is the place to be. Those are the things we need to be doing." So, for all of you attracting folks here, attracting conventions, whether it's the upcoming USA Gymnastics Trials or the US Junior Hockey Championships, Walz then pointed to Lieutenant Governor Peggy Plagman, who says, quote, "And we're not going to forget WrestleMania," and things like that. You know, when they told me that, I'm like, oh, but want to know best about this. The thing is a $20 million impact in the local economy. It's big. When Fightful asked about rumors of Las Vegas, we're told that if such a deal would have been finalized, they believed that it would have been announced at the Las Vegas WrestleMania kickoff event. US Bank Stadium would be the likely landing spot if it were in Minneapolis. It's worth noting that event locations aren't official until announced, and until that occurs, anything can happen. So again, everyone is still running under the assumption that Minneapolis, Minnesota will be the host city for WrestleMania next year, WrestleMania 41, and it is pretty weird that we're coming so close to this year's WrestleMania and nothing has yet been announced. But with that, if we do hear anything further on where WrestleMania will be held next year, we'll have it for you right here for Wrestling Unlimited.